像那个现在我们请到的下面一个嘉宾呢，我觉得是非常非常的特殊。他不仅是在这个我们大家 pandemic 哈都 depressed 或者是怎么样，他当然也有他自己的困难的地方。他更令我感到，我觉得很感动，也很感激像他这样的这样的学生能够做的一些事情哈。这个呢是 Sophia，她是一个high school junior。那她在那个这个学校里面呢是那个sorry，她有一个 organization Silicon Valley Youth Leader。那我们来听一听她给我们分享什么。Sophia 在吗？Nancy， 我看看是不是 unmute 了？没有 mute， 我来看一下哈。Sophia Chen，OK。
Okay, hi. Can you hear me?
Hi, you're here. Yes, I can hear you. It's your time.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Sophia, and I'm currently a junior. And so I am also the vice president of SVYL, which is an organization here in the Bay Area. So first, I'd like to explain my experience with stress and burnout during the COVID-19 pandemic. So school shut down in March when I was a sophomore, all the way until now where I'm a second semester junior. And so I have definitely experienced the effects of stress and burnout from this pandemic. So especially over the summer, being a junior is arguably the most important year of high school because it's the last year before your senior year and you have to apply to colleges. And this is where you also have to take your SAT, ACT, AP tests and prepare for college. And so over the summer, usually people will go to a bunch of summer camps, take classes, do whatever they need to prepare for junior year and to strengthen their college application. But because this year everything was closed, everything was online, it was extremely difficult and it demotivated a lot of people instead of allowing them to work hard. Because we have summer break for a reason. It's for people to relax and to go outside because humans are social animals. And the fact that we had to stay in home all throughout summer is not normal. And it was very difficult for everyone to adjust. So if everyone had to stay at home, they really had only one option was to study. But because people couldn't hang out with their relatives or their friends, it was kind of a burden on them because they always have to look at a book or be in front of the computer, and it was difficult for everyone and people didn't want to study because they already did that in March when we had school, but now that it was summer they still had to just do the same, kind of have the same schedule as they did. It was really hard for people to keep in mind what their goals were and to actually achieve them. But then when school started, I got my motivation back because I actually saw my teachers and all of my classmates, even though it was over Zoom, but I realized I had assignments I needed to complete. And honestly, if you want to achieve those goals, it has to come from yourself. Your parents or someone else can only push you so much. And if you really want to get straight A's, a 4.0, be a leader in some sort of club, you have to work hard yourself. So I realized that if I needed to achieve my goals, I had to work hard. So even though over the summer I wasn't really motivated to study for anything because I had to stay at home, my schedule routine was the same, I couldn't have any fun. By the time I went back to online school, I realized this is junior year, I have to apply to college next year. I need to try really hard because I can't go back in time. So it really came from within myself, but I understand that for people who are younger, such as freshmen, sophomores, or even people in elementary or middle school, they don't necessarily have that strong of a motivation because as a junior, you're applying to college next year. You understand the urgency of getting your life together. So here at SVYL, we have come up with 2 programs to help the younger students with motivation. The first one is like a mentor program. So at SVYL, we have both older students and younger students. And so what we are planning on doing is matching one older student with another younger student so that they have a mentor, someone who has already been through most of high school and knows the different types of activities that high school offers, such as internships, volunteering, clubs. We can give advice on what classes to take, what the course load is like, and just really give them a mentor, someone who they can always turn to for advice or whatnot. And it doesn't have to be strictly academic related. They can also do fun activities together and just to get to know each other really well. So our second activity is a study group. So because a lot of people are not motivated to do their homework, we have decided that we can host study sessions over Zoom because honestly, people are more motivated if they see their classmates working hard doing their homework. So they feel like themselves, they should probably be studying instead of playing games. Because even though before we had the pandemic, people would go to libraries to study. And even though libraries are not the quietest and they have a lot of distractions, people go there because of the social interaction and to see other people working hard so they can stay motivated themselves. That's definitely something I did as a sophomore and a freshman. I would go to a library because it would force me to work. And so we're hoping to carry that same thought over to a Zoom study group.